guys, welcome to my show, Reptile Dysfunction. My name's Jameson. Filming's my friend Joel. I'm here to share some of my experiences with reptiles and the reptile industry with y'all. I've been working with keeping reptiles and breeding them since I was about 3 years old. So 28 plus years of experience. I've been a class 3 breeder with the FWC this is going on my 10th year. And I am an Eckerd College graduate for environmental studies and biology. So with my background, I wanted to infuse more of the scientific method into this industry. A lot of people get lucky with breeding, get lucky with rearing animals, and there's nothing wrong with that. I believe, though, that since this is a scientific field, it needs to incorporate more of the scientific method. It gives us a lot of experience being able to replicate breeding seasons and leads to a lot more offspring being produced, healthier eggs. We take notes on everything here. I believe that writing stuff down is incredibly important, keeping order of bloodlines, having the genealogy for your animal. This isn't 20 years ago when I was a kid and there was a fraction of the reptile breeders there are today. Everybody is very, very serious with this. So here at Gahagan Laboratories, we work with other reptile facilities, but we will pay homage to them by using them in our pedigrees for our animals. We work with other facilities all throughout the continental U.S., trading bloodlines with different geckos. We also aim to work with more of the CITES 1 and 2 animals, critically endangered animals, ones that future generations aren't going to be able to enjoy in the wild, unfortunately. Because of that, I've always loved reptiles, but it gave me purpose to want to preserve some of these animals that are dying out in the wild. A big one that I work with is the electric blue day gecko, Legodactylus williamsi. These guys only occur in about 8 square kilometers within Tanzania. A very limited population. They live in screw pine forests. And between 2004 and 2009, the years I was actually in college, they were reduced in their wild population by about 24% due to the illegal pet trade as well as the timber industry. So, a lot of these species only occur in just little flecks of the environment. And with modern day industry, with human development, with housing developments even, everything, encroachment into habitat is going to lead to most of these reptile species being extinct within the next 50 years. And unfortunately, a lot of reptiles are cute and cuddly to me, and hopefully to all you watching this, but they're not pandas, they're not polar bears, they're not, cute cuddly animals. It took years for people to realize the importance of honeybees. We lost millions of them in the last few years, and they're responsible for 3 to 4 billion of economic goods being pollinators. But the fact that they're not a cute, cuddly animal, people don't want to support something that they can't get a little plush toy of and cuddle with or give it to their kid. So, because of that, I see these guys as the underdogs. I've always felt these animals were misunderstood and deserved a lot more recognition than they get. So that's what I'm trying to do here at Gahagan Laboratories. We also work with a lot of other endangered animals from New Caledonia. Crested geckos are very common in the reptile industry today, but we work with Chahoua geckos, gargoyle geckos, Urodactyloid agricoli, which are also called the Bauer chameleon gecko. We work with Abronia graminia, the Mexican arboreal alligator lizards, Solomon Island prehensile-tailed skinks. This is actually their enclosure right here. They are a crepuscular little fellers, so they sleep all day. They're only up right at dawn and dusk. We try to also focus on a lot of the animals from the island of Madagascar. The amount of endangered animals coming out of Madagascar is appalling, so we've been starting to work with more of the leaf-tailed gecko species, as well as some of the snake species that are endemic to the island. We've been producing Dumeril's boas for about the last 5 years, and feels good to see them born every season. If you guys have been hearing the snoring in the background, that's actually my little assistant here, Lola. I've had Lola since she was a month old. She's about 8 now, wow. And she is my assistant and everything. She will never be far from me. One of the few dogs I've ever known that truly loves reptiles. Over the years, she's been a lot of help and got me through some hard times. This is probably her favorite room also. She loves being around the crickets and lizards, and she just watches them all day, so she's not too different from her dad. Being able to record everything we believe here at Gahagan Laboratories is incredibly important, and I'm kind of a nerd with writing stuff down, so it helps me. We also work with several species of snake, green tree pythons from Indonesia, Amazon tree boas from the Amazon rainforest, of course, carpet pythons, several species of carpet python, blood pythons, 2 species of blood, the Borneo blood and the Sumatran red blood, and black tree monitors as well from Meru, Indonesia. I believe that a lot of what people do nowadays in this industry is focus on some of the mainstay species, the cuter, cuddlier animals, and I have no problem with that. This hobby is so full of people bashing each other that I believe that support is really the best way. We all care about these animals. If you are into an animal that somebody else is into, you don't have to bash them for it. It's just way too common in this industry, though. So I believe that extending respect and love to people, it goes a long way, and it's probably the better way to be able to get information from other breeders is by being a decent person to them. I've been able to work with a lot of great people over the years because I don't burn bridges. I don't, go behind on people and talk about them or make fun of their facilities. If somebody has less than you, show them how to get more. If somebody has more than you, learn from them. And hopefully you guys can learn from me in these upcoming episodes. I'm really excited to debut these, and yeah, stay tuned.